The 2023 Ryder Cup will surely be the golfing spectacle of the fall. Set to begin in a few weeks to close out September at the 𝗲𝗡𝗡 Golf Club, the Americans are looking for their first Ryder Cup victory on European soil since 1993. Now the Europeans, fresh off the drubbing and one of the biggest losses in Ryder Cup history back in 2021, look to turn the page with some youth on this year's teams. Some familiar faces, but also a crop of young talent has found themselves joining the European team, looking to keep the home dominance alive. Earlier, we did a video highlighting the 6 European automatic qualifiers: Rory McIlroy, Jon Rahm, Bobby McIntyre, Viktor Hovland, Mats Fitzpatrick, and 𝗲𝗏𝗏𝗏. Now it's time to introduce Luke Donald's captain's picks, including a few guys the casual golf fans may not know about. Before getting started, please make sure to subscribe to the Golf Caddy for all your inside the ropes knowledge regarding the world of golf. Also, leave a comment on if you think the Europeans will retake the Ryder Cup, or if the Americans will get their first win in Europe since 1993. Leading off the captain's picks was a surefire selection for Captain Donald, a player who had a strong 2023 season after a tough 2022 year, including 4 made cuts and top 10s at the majors. Tommy Fleetwood has had memorable runs at the Ryder Cup so far. The current 14th ranked player in the world had success in 2018 when he and his buddy Francesco Molinari pulled off an incredible feat, winning all 4 of their matches together. This made them the first European duo to achieve such a remarkable streak. However, things took a different turn in 2021, with Tommy not securing any wins and settling for a tie as the U.S. team dominated with a 19-9 victory. Now he's gearing up for the 2023 Ryder Cup in Rome after getting the nod as a captain's pick. In his 2 appearances, the Englishman has a record of 4-2-2, but as mentioned, a very strong performance on the home soil in Europe. Fleetwood's performance in 2023 has been nothing short of solid, with top 10 finishes in 9 tournaments, including 2 runner-up placements and 1 third place. His commendable performance in the majors, particularly tying for 5th at the U.S. Open, showcases his prowess on the grand stage. Tommy is a lock and expected to take on a strong load, playing at least 4 of the match's potential matches. The strong ball striker will surely mesh well with many teammates. Another wily veteran and very experienced Ryder Cup player, Justin Rose, was another lock for a captain's pick following somewhat of a career renaissance similar to Rickie Fowler this year. Rose was ranked at 76 in the world in the 2022 year, the worst since 2005. But with the potential rumors of him joining 𝗏𝗏, which never came to fruition, Rose put his head down and got to work, moving all the way up to 36 in the world currently. During the 2023 season, Rose made the cut 14 times, finished in the top 25 11 times, and picked off his first win in 4 years at the Pebble Beach Pro-Am. His Ryder Cup experience, however, is quite strong in getting ready to play in his 6th event. Rose is clearly someone who will be a future captain and a leader on this team. In his previous 5 appearances, Rose has a record of 13-8-2, but has not been in the atmosphere since 2018 after missing out in 2021. His Ryder Cup journey began in 2008, but it was in 2012 that he made history with an unforgettable comeback, outplaying Phil Mickelson in a crucial singles match that helped complete an insurmountable comeback in the massacre at Medina, where the Europeans came from 4 points back to retain the Ryder Cup. Next up, we have Shane Lowry. This Irish golfer made his Ryder Cup debut in 2021 when he was handpicked by the Team Europe captain, and similar to all of the Europeans, Lowry struggled with a record of 1-2. Lowry, widely considered to be a bit of a European veteran despite only being on the team once, is best known for his Open Championship victory back in 2018, when he barely missed out on playing in the Ryder Cup the last time on European soil. With that being said, 2023 was a year to forget for the Irishman. Many people in golf media expect a lot out of him, but it was a tough season on the PGA Tour, notching only 1 top 10 finish in 18 events this year. While his ceiling may not be that high, his floor is still pretty high, as he made 15 of 18 cuts, including making the cut in 3 of the 4 majors this year. Again, while his play has been suspect, the Europeans also know how to build out of the pairings that emphasize each player's strengths, and Lowry surely will be looked at for off-the-tee skills, blending both distance and accuracy at 𝗲𝗡𝗡𝗆. The next 3 players will all be making their debuts at the Ryder Cup, looking to add depth to a European team that is loaded up front. These three will play a crucial role at the Ryder Cup, potentially being the deciding point getters. Starting with 𝗖𝗱𝗱𝗆, another standout on the PGA Tour in 2023, has enjoyed a breakthrough year with both some consistency and his ceiling of top play. 𝗚𝗏, the current 23rd ranked golfer, is from Austria and is all set for his first ever Ryder Cup appearance in 2023, thanks to a nod from the Team Europe captain. What's interesting about 𝗚𝗏 is that he's got a dual citizenship with the US, so he had the option to swing for either side, but he decided to go with Team Europe mainly because of his roots and potentially the easier option to participate in the Ryder Cup, as the Americans have much stronger depth. 𝗚𝗏 has been a fixture on the PGA Tour, playing in at least 25 events each year since 2018. With that being said, it took him a while to break through, with his first victory coming at the 2022 Honda Classic, and then picking off another win at the 2023 John Deere Classic. This was his most consistent season, making 20 of 28 cuts, finishing in the top 3 times, and top 10 5 times. The criticism for the Austrian golfer has always been the volatility in his game, but this season has proven his ability to grind out poor rounds while still being able to blitz the field with very low scores, similar to how he won the John Deere. He is not expected to participate in every session, but surely will be a great four-balls partner due to his birdie percentage. A young up-and-comer, 𝗖𝗱𝗱𝗆, is considered to be the 12th man on the team, but split time playing on both the PGA and European tours this season. The 22-year-old Danish star hits the ball far and can overpower golf courses. And while he is only 80th in the world, has a strong level of talent and will be a fixture on the European team for years to come. His first career European Tour victory came at 𝗓𝗏𝗡 as a 20-year-old, then he picked up another in 2022. However, since then, 𝗖𝗱𝗚 has been unable to pick up another victory while splitting time between both tours. For the first time in his career, he did make 2 cuts at the only majors he's played in this year, including a T23 at the Open Championship, but has really been trending over the last few months with 5 top 25s in his last 6 events and a T5 at the 2023 Italian Open earlier in the summer. While he was controversial at the time of the selection, 𝗖𝗱𝗚 getting the Ryder Cup experience will be very valuable as he prepares to be on this team for many years to come. Last but not least is the Swedish young gun Ludvig Åberg. He is a Swedish rookie, all set to make his Ryder Cup debut in 2023 as a captain's pick. What's even more remarkable is that he'll be stepping onto the Ryder Cup stage even before participating in his first major championship, the first time a player has ever done this. Many people are critical if Åberg really earned this because he was playing collegiate golf before turning professional in June of 2023 and immediately joining the PGA Tour. Åberg was the first player to directly get promoted to the PGA Tour following PGA Tour University and immediately made an impact. Since joining the PGA Tour, Åberg statistically is the best driver of the golf ball in the world, better than Rory McIlroy and Scottie Scheffler. In his 7 events on the PGA Tour this season, Åberg notched 6 made cuts, 4 top 25 finishes, and a top 10, but he did not stop there. Unfortunately for him, he was unable to make the FedEx Cup playoffs and chose to head across the pond and play in 2 European Tour events, finishing tied for 4th in his first and then winning the European Masters in his most recent event. Ending the year over 3,000 in the world, Åberg is all the way up to 90th and clearly has a ceiling compared to other players. He will be electric to watch, especially with a driver in hand, and could pair well with many of the European stalwarts as he takes in the atmosphere at 𝗓𝗏𝗡 this year. And with that, we've come to the end of this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Let us know what you think of the team with a comment below. Is there someone you think should have been on the team? Does everyone there deserve a spot? Do you think Luke Donald got it right? Also, be sure to like the video and subscribe to our channel for more golfing content from a former caddy who knows what goes on inside the ropes.